Welcome back to BNB Spoilers channel. Today, we will dive deep into the chilling and heart-wrenching developments surrounding Luna Nozawa's latest scheme on the bold and the beautiful. Just when we thought Luna's dark path couldn't spiral any further into depravity, she has set her sights on an utterly unthinkable target, baby Hayes Finnegan, the innocent child of Steffi Forrester and Finn. This isn't just a mere plot twist. It's a harrowing journey into the depths of villainy that will leave viewers on the edge of their seats. With new layers of deception, sinister tactics, and emotional turmoil added to this gripping storyline, let's explore every shocking detail of Luna's calculated plan, the devastating impact on Steffi's family, and the chaotic ripple effects that threaten to engulf everyone in Los Angeles. Prepare yourselves for a roller coaster of emotions as we unpack a narrative that promises to redefine high-stakes drama on daytime television. Luna Nozawa has already stained her hands with unthinkable acts, but her latest obsession marks a horrifying new low. Imagine the serene beaches of Los Angeles, where families often gather for carefree moments under the sun. Now, picture Luna hidden among the dunes, her eyes sharp and cold, clutching a high-powered camera with a zoom lens so intrusive it could capture the tiniest details of a child's smile. She isn't just observing Steffi Forrester and her precious son Hayes, she's conducting a meticulous study of their every interaction. From the way Steffi lovingly adjusts Hayes' little sun hat to the exact times they stroll along the shore, Luna is building a detailed blueprint of their lives. Her fixation isn't a passing whim, it's a predatory hunt. Sources whisper that she's even jotting down notes in a small, worn journal, mapping out the perfect window of opportunity to strike. The mere thought of such calculated malice directed at a defenseless infant sends shivers down the spine and paints Luna as a villain of unparalleled cruelty. But Luna's sinister intentions don't stop at distant surveillance. Her plan to infiltrate Steffi's world is as insidious as it is heartbreaking. Under the guise of a charming acquaintance, Luna intends to approach Hayes with an armful of carefully chosen gifts, plush toys with vibrant colors, tiny outfits adorned with playful patterns, and even a personalized storybook that seems innocent at first glance. These aren't mere presents, they're tools of manipulation, designed to win over a toddler's trust and lower Steffi's guard. Imagine the scene. Luna kneeling down to Hayes' level, her smile deceptively warm, as she hands him a stuffed bear with a hidden purpose. Behind those honeyed words of affection lies a chilling agenda, to abduct Hayes the moment Steffi's attention wavers. The premeditation is staggering. Luna has reportedly rehearsed her lines and practiced her friendly neighbor persona in front of a mirror, ensuring every gesture appears genuine. This level of duplicity transforms her from a flawed character into a full-fledged nightmare, making viewers question how far she's willing to go to achieve her twisted goals. The devastation awaiting Steffi Forrester is nothing short of a gut punch. Picture a typical day turning into a living hell in the blink of an eye. Steffi turns away for just a moment, perhaps to answer a phone call or grab a toy from her beach bag, only to find Hayes' tiny blanket empty where he once sat. The realization crashes over her like a tidal wave. Her baby boy is gone. Her frantic screams echo across the beach as panic sets in, her hands trembling as she dials Finn, her voice breaking with terror. The horrifying discovery isn't just the absence of Hayes, it's the dawning horror that someone she might have trusted played a role in this nightmare. Producers have hinted that Steffi's emotional unraveling will be portrayed with raw intensity, capturing every parent's worst fear in excruciating detail. Her desperate search, tearing through nearby shops, pleading with strangers for any sighting of her son, will tug at heartstrings, reminding us all of the vulnerability of love and the cruelty of betrayal. As if the abduction itself wasn't enough to shatter Steffi's world, Luna's next move dials the tension up to unbearable levels. Late at night, when Steffi is already drowning in despair, her phone will ring with an unknown number. On the other end, Luna's voice, icy, controlled, and dripping with menace, delivers an ultimatum that freezes the blood in Steffi's veins. Come alone to the old pier at midnight. Don't breathe a word to Finn or anyone else. If you want to see Hayes alive, follow my instructions exactly. The demand is a classic trope of terror, but when it involves a helpless child, the stakes soar to a stratosphere of dread. Luna's choice of location, a dilapidated pier shrouded in fog and far from prying eyes, adds a cinematic layer of fear to the confrontation. Speculation among fans suggests Luna might even record this call, replaying Steffi's anguished pleas for her own perverse satisfaction. This isn't just a kidnapping. It's psychological warfare, designed to break Steffi's spirit before she even arrives at the meeting point. Meanwhile, an unsuspecting pawn is about to be dragged into this maelstrom of madness, Remy Price, a peripheral figure who never saw this storm coming. Word on the street is that Luna, in her ruthless pragmatism, plans to use Remy as an impromptu babysitter for Hayes while she orchestrates her showdown with Steffi. Imagine poor Remy, perhaps lured by a fabricated story of needing urgent help, finding himself in a dingy motel room with a kidnapped toddler. The weight of the situation dawns on him slowly. Every cry from Hayes is a reminder of the crime he's unwittingly complicit in. His internal struggle, torn between fear of Luna's wrath and the moral imperative to save the child, could become a surprising focal point of the storyline. Will Remy risk everything to contact the authorities, or will his hesitation seal Hayes' fate? The tension of his dilemma adds a layer of human complexity to this otherwise monstrous plot, forcing viewers to grapple with the gray areas of desperation and morality. The danger escalates further when Sheila Sharp, a force of nature in her own right, catches wind of Hayes' disappearance. Known for her ferocious protectiveness over her grandson, Sheila's involvement could turn deadly, especially for Remy if she suspects he knows more than he's letting on. Picture Sheila cornering Remy in a dark alley, her eyes blazing with a mix of maternal rage and cold calculation. Her interrogation tactics might range from manipulative tears to outright threats. Rumors suggest she may even brandish a hidden blade to loosen his tongue. The prospect of Sheila unleashing her fury is a terrifying wildcard. While her methods are extreme, her goal aligns with saving Hayes, potentially casting her as an unlikely savior in this twisted saga. This subplot not only heightens the stakes but also reminds us of Sheila's unpredictable nature. Will she be a hero or a harbinger of more chaos? Amidst this central crisis, a secondary storm brews as Ridge Forrester faces his own personal upheaval with the return of Nick Marone. At a glamorous charity gala, under the glittering chandeliers of a Beverly Hills ballroom, Nick makes his grand entrance, his charm as disarming as ever. His first act? Sweeping Brooke Logan into a passionate kiss that sends shockwaves through the room, and straight into Ridge's heart. The timing couldn't be worse. With Steffi's world crumbling, Ridge's jealousy over Nick's advances feels like a trivial distraction. Yet, the brewing clash between these two titans of industry and romance is anything but minor. Their rivalry, rooted in decades of love and loss, promises a showdown filled with biting words and perhaps even a physical altercation behind closed doors. This side story, while seemingly disconnected from Hayes' plight, underscores the theme of fractured families and misplaced priorities, amplifying the chaos that defines life in this soap opera universe. What keeps fans awake at night is the impossible choice Steffi faces. When a kidnapper demands solitude in exchange for a child's life, what mother could resist, even knowing it's a trap? Luna's explicit instruction to exclude Finn isn't just a precaution, it's a deliberate move to strip Steffi of her strongest ally. Finn, with his unwavering devotion, would undoubtedly storm into action, mobilizing every resource to retrieve Hayes. By isolating Steffi, Luna ensures she holds all the cards, orchestrating a scenario where desperation clouds judgment. Theories abound about Luna's true motive. some speculate it's pure revenge for past slights, while others believe she seeks a ransom to fund a secret escape. Regardless, her control over the situation is suffocating, and Steffi's courage will be tested as she navigates this labyrinth of fear alone. The emotional weight of her decision, to comply or defy, promises to be a defining moment in her character's arc. Next, we will uncover the captivating twists awaiting Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester during their romantic escapade in the stunning landscapes of Italy on The Bold and the Beautiful. As the show prepares to air special episodes set against the breathtaking backdrops of Naples and Capri, fans are in for a treat with a storyline brimming with unexpected turns, emotional awakenings, and rekindled passions. This Italian adventure, slated to unfold by late July, promises not only picturesque vistas but also a seismic shift in Ridge's heart as a dramatic incident involving Brooke reshapes their future. Let's embark on a detailed exploration of this enthralling narrative, weaving in fresh perspectives and imaginative elements to paint a vivid picture of love, danger, and destiny amidst the Mediterranean charm. The Italian shoreline, with its azure waves and historic charm, sets the stage for an unforgettable chapter in The Bold and the Beautiful. Naples and Capri, renowned for their romantic allure, will host Brooke Logan, Ridge Forrester, Nick Marone, and Eric Forrester in episodes that blend scenic beauty with raw emotion. Imagine the cobblestone streets of Naples bustling with vibrant markets, where the salty sea breeze mingles with the aroma of fresh espresso, creating an intoxicating atmosphere. It's here, amidst ancient ruins and sun-drenched cliffs, that our beloved characters will find themselves entangled in moments of laughter and tension. These special episodes aren't just a visual feast, they're a catalyst for profound personal revelations. Whispers from the set suggest that the Italian locales will play a symbolic role, mirroring the turbulent yet beautiful nature of the relationships at play, particularly for Brooke and Ridge, whose bond is about to be tested and transformed in ways they never anticipated. At the heart of this Mediterranean storyline lies a pivotal event in Naples that will jolt Ridge Forrester into a long-overdue awakening. Picture a serene afternoon on a coastal promenade, where Brooke, dressed in a flowing sundress that catches the golden sunlight, strolls alongside Ridge, their conversation light but tinged with unresolved history. Suddenly, chaos erupts, a misstep near a rocky edge during a spontaneous photo opportunity leads to Brooke losing her balance. The gasps of onlookers echo as she teeters perilously close to a steep drop into the churning sea below. This heart-stopping moment becomes the fulcrum of Ridge's epiphany. As fear grips him, the fog of doubt lifts, revealing with crystal clarity that Brooke is his true north. This isn't just a fleeting realization but a profound shift, as Ridge envisions a life without her and recoils at the emptiness it portends. The incident, fraught with danger, strips away years of indecision, cementing in Ridge's mind that Brooke is not just a part of his past but the cornerstone of his future. The accident itself, steeped in dramatic flair, offers multiple layers of intrigue and emotional depth. Rumors swirling among fans hint at Brooke indeed plunging into the frigid waters of the Tyrrhenian Sea, her cries for help swallowed by the crashing waves. Her elegant outfit becomes a sodden weight, pulling her under as she struggles against the current. In one possible scenario, Ridge, fueled by desperation, leaps into action, diving into the sea with no regard for his own safety, his powerful strokes cutting through the water to reach her. Alternatively, a twist of fate could see Nick Marone, ever the gallant rival, nearby on a rented yacht, spotting the commotion and steering swiftly to her rescue with a lifeline in hand. If Nick saves Brooke before Ridge can, the sight of his old adversary cradling her shivering form on the deck would ignite a storm of jealousy within Ridge. This potential rescue by Nick adds a bitter edge to Ridge's newfound clarity, spurring him to fight with renewed vigor for Brooke's heart, unwilling to let history repeat itself with another man stepping into his place. This near-tragic mishap in Naples serves as more than just a plot device. It's a mirror reflecting Ridge's innermost truths about love and loss. While his affection for Taylor Hayes remains a tender memory, etched in shared history and quiet nostalgia, it pales in comparison to the visceral, all-consuming bond he shares with Brooke. Imagining a world where Brooke is no longer by his side, whether through this accident or life's unpredictable turns, shakes Ridge to his core. In the aftermath, as they sit wrapped in blankets provided by local fishermen, Brooke's trembling hand in his, Ridge might confess in a hushed tone, "I've been a fool to fight what's always been meant to be." This moment of vulnerability, set against the rugged beauty of the Italian coast, marks a turning point. Ridge's acknowledgement of Brooke as his soulmate isn't merely romantic rhetoric. It's a vow forged in the heat of crisis, promising viewers a renewed commitment that could withstand any storm. The love triangle involving Nick Marone adds a spicy undercurrent to this unfolding drama, though Nick finds himself at a distinct disadvantage. Despite his undeniable charisma and history with Brooke, the scales tip heavily in Ridge's favor as this life-altering event reshapes priorities. Picture Nick, suave in a tailored linen suit, attempting to rekindle old sparks with Brooke at a quaint seaside cafe in Capri, their table adorned with vibrant bougainvillea. Yet, even as he flashes his signature grin, Brooke's eyes drift to Ridge, who stands at a distance, his gaze intense with unspoken promises. Nick's efforts, though earnest, are overshadowed by the raw emotional tether now binding Brooke and Ridge. Spoilers indicate that Ridge will seize this opportunity to reaffirm his devotion, perhaps orchestrating a private dinner under the stars on a cliffside terrace, where he lays bare his intentions to build a lasting future together. This gesture, imbued with sincerity, signals to Brooke, and the audience, that Ridge is finally ready to embrace their shared destiny wholeheartedly. As late July approaches, the Italian escapade on the bold and the beautiful promises to deliver a potent mix of romance, peril, and personal transformation. The accident in Naples isn't just a dramatic peak, it's the catalyst for Ridge Forrester to shed past hesitations and claim Brooke Logan as his one true love. With the stunning vistas of Capri and Naples framing their journey, every glance and touch between them will carry the weight of a hard-won revelation. Will this newfound clarity withstand the challenges that await back in Los Angeles? Can Ridge truly prove he's in it for the long haul, or will old patterns resurface to test their bond? One thing is certain, this storyline will captivate fans with its emotional depth and scenic splendor, reminding us why Brooke and Ridge's saga remains a cornerstone of soap opera magic. Stay tuned, B&B enthusiasts, for a chapter that blends heart-pounding drama with the timeless allure of true love.